Got an article here from DowneyTheComics.com. Oppenheimer actor Robert Downey Jr. declares men start wars and the entire planet should be a matriarchy. Ugh, we've heard this kind of shit before. It's stupid. It's nonsensical. It infantilizes women, treats them like kids. Trust me, women will start wars the same as men. I'm not going to sit here and say that they would start more because they're emotional or whatever that kind of stuff. We could get into that kind of stuff, but the entire reason wars get started is because of greed and power. Women can be just as greedy as men. To think otherwise is just stupid. Treating them like kids. In a recent interview about the upcoming film with the AP, the outlet asked, I was curious if you took away any commentary on patriarchy and war. Downey Jr. responded, men start wars and the entire planet should be a matriarchy. I've never changed position on that. When asked if he had already had that going into the film, he replied, well, this was just a triple confirmation. Like, ugh. And he goes on, he talks earlier in the interview, he says context is critical, yada yada yada, talks about, oh, well, basically sniffing farts and stuff. Talk about being able to, under Chris Nolan's direction, kind of invite the audience to be involved in this meditation. It's kind of, we all know the films the last 50 years have kind of been important in that way, as well as entertaining and thrilling and just cool to watch. And I guess that's the transcendent thing about certain films, and I get to be in one. Yeah. It's arguable that we are less safe now than at the height of the Cold War. It's a lot to take in, but I think that great films are meant to humble us to the point where we can have these sorts of dialogue to begin with. To begin, but not begin, but whatever. Downey does not usually make bizarre comments like this, unlike many of his peers. However, at the premiere of his Doolittle film, he simply admitted to becoming a vegan. While praising his wife and producer of the film, Susan, he said she's the greatest creative producer in the history of cinema. And I make faces for cash and chicken. Even though, no, I'm off chicken now. His wife responded, not chicken anymore. Variety reported Downey retorted facetiously, I'm going plant-based for cash and legumes. Sounds like nonsense, but anyway. Back in 19, also founded a company called the Footprint Coalition, where he aims to clean up the planet with robotics and nanotechnology. During the announcement, he described himself as the one-man carbon footprint nightmare colossus. Whatever the hell that is. Apparently part of cleaning up the planet is convincing people to eat bugs. The company aims to revolutionize the food chain, which literally starts from the basics, insects and soil. He goes on and talks about the founder, Antoine Hubert, also noted insect isn't just about insect farming. With climate change and increased populations worldwide, we need to produce more food with less available land and fewer resources, so we're not clearing forests and emptying our oceans. We believe insect can play, or is it insect, or what the fuck, I don't care, can play a pivotal role in this global solution. He also said Downey's investment would help the company convince people to eat bugs. It could help us increase our visibility, especially among younger people. Robert Downey Jr. is so famous for his movies at the same time has a lot of humanity, using the money he has made from films to help clean up the planet. And it's that. What do you think of him claiming the planet should be run by a matriarch? I think it's fucking stupid. Well, I also think the idea that, climate change is ruining everything. We need to start it all. We need to eat bugs. If you want to eat bugs, go for it. That's fine. Dip them in chocolate, dip them in honey, dip them in mustard, whatever you want. That's fine. You want to eat bugs, you want to dance, spiders, whatever. Go for it. That's fine. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care what you do. Maybe I'll even join you. Maybe I'll even try one time. I'm not sure. We'll see. But the idea that, we need to cut out eating meat because the carbon puts in the air, or the methane that the cows fart into the air and stuff. There's a tire fire that can be seen from space. I'll just show you, as you can see, here's some images of it. I mean, look at this. Now, some of these, though, is other places, but tire fire in Kuwait seen from space. Look at that. And that tells you how big it is. It can be seen from space. Let's get this shit out of here. I don't care about that. Kuwait hardly has a green reputation, blah, blah, blah. It broke out. And just get some more detail. I'll link this in the description box. You can read it for yourself. But, I mean, it's, look at this shit. Look at this shit that's going on. It's like, come on. And me eating a burger is gonna add to that so much it's gonna tip the scales. Seriously. It's like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do what we can. You should absolutely do what you can. Try to reduce the amount of trash you create, the amount of plastics, all that kind of stuff. I'm all for that kind of stuff. But the idea that we need to just start banning all this stuff. We can't have coal stoves. We can't do this. Man, get out of here. You're just acting fucking stupid at that point. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.